Welcome ladies and gentlemen to part 3 of a series where I will be going over each and every single weapon if possible in Cold War Zombies and trying to explain to you in the best ways possible to get them Dark Aether, Gold or Diamond really fast instead of kind of doing them all together in each class, as I feel like some weapons might need more kind of talking about them than others. So if you would like for different weapons, because this is the last sniper rifle that I have to do, be sure to comment down below, give me ideas. I'm not sure what people need guides on, so you know, that might be the next guide if you would like a specific weapon. But today we're doing the last sniper rifle that I have to do a guide on, and that is the LW3-Tunra. I've made one on the M82 and the Pelington 703, which will be linked down in the description if you would like to see those videos. Before we fully get into this video, I just want to say, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. That really helps out the YouTube channel, and be sure to drop a like on the video. Can we hit 42 likes? Yeah, let's go a bit lower, but yeah, let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to say is, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being difficult, 1 being easy, like how difficult this gun is to get Plague Diamond, Gold, or whatever else you want to say, this is around a 7. It's not really difficult. Obviously it is a sniper rifle, so it will be kind of time consuming, and leveling up wise, I will link another video down in the description where I did go into kind of more detail on leveling up of weapons instead of kind of, you know, combining this video, not to make it too long. But without further ado, let's get into the attachments. One thing that I want to point out with attachments now, I won't be going in huge depth in them, as I feel like that just prolongs the video way too long than it has to be. So I'll just kind of name them out and get into the camos and finish up the video. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the Optic. I use the Axial Arms 3x or 3 times. For the muzzle, I use the Stabilizer .308. For the barrel, I use the 26.5 inch hammer forged. For the body, I use the Tiger Team Spotlight. Underbarrel, Bruiser Grip, magazine, Salvo 9 R&D Fast Mag, and handle, airborne elastic wrap. And for the last attachment, the stock, I use the SAS or the SAS Combat Stock. So that's kind of the attachments that I really recommend using. Now the reason I kind of really flew through them, because there's a different strategy if you do this gun on the Machina. So whenever you're watching this video, if it's in the future and there's different maps, I recommend getting this sniper done on the Machina. Now there's a huge reason why I say this. It's because there is an actual purple rarity of the weapon on a wall in the Pack-a-Punch room that I definitely recommend for you to buy. It is 4,000 of the credits. If you buy it, you will have a purple rarity of the weapon really early on, and you won't have to worry about, let's say, Pack-a-Punching unless you need a Pack-a-Punching camo and other things like that. It will just be a really powerful weapon straight off the bat. So now let's get on to some of the camos that I feel like maybe some people would need a little bit of a guide on, and that first one is, like in every video, is the critical kills, which is probably the most annoying camo in my opinion. With this one, I definitely recommend getting the purple gun rarity and Deadshot Daiquiri. Now the reason Deadshot Daiquiri is really good is because it will be aiming in on the critical headshots or critical spots of the zombies themselves, and what I recommend doing with this sniper rifle is aiming in and out, even if you're on PC. See, the thing is, without even aim assist, the reason I say aim in and out is because obviously the aiming in and out, how many times am I going to say that? Basically, zooming in is really slow, aim downside is ridiculous slow on snipers, so you won't have to worry about, you know, aim assist being in your favor. The only thing you should concern about is Deadshot Daiquiri working, and the area that I recommend for you to do this challenge is down below Pack-a-Punch. It seems to be the easiest with the sniper rifles from what I've used with the LW3 sniper rifle. Now, a great thing about this is also you're really close to buying armor, and on top of that, you're really close to Pack-a-Punching. Now, I do realize that my gameplay has the elemental pop perk. I do not recommend getting this. I got this for free from a crystal in the Dark Aether, so do not get elemental pop. That is literally one of the worst things you can get, as that can get a turn zombie and just ruin your kind of ability to be getting the critical headshots. Another area where you can get these headshots is on top of Nitro and Totem, but apart from that, the best strategy is either train in your preferred training area or do the strategy underneath Pack-a-Punch. Now onto the second camo, it is the elite kills. The great thing about sniper rifles is that they're ridiculously overpowered on the elites, but the thing what you need to do is aim for their head. No matter what elite it is, I'm guessing the headshots would always deal the most damage depending on the specific elite. Currently in the Machina we have the Megaton, and the best thing to do is aim for his head and the splits heads. The good thing about this is you can use the Ring of Fire, which will be doubling your damage, and let's say if you get an insta kill, you'll be basically cutting through them like butter, you'll basically be insta-killing them nearly with the headshots. So definitely go for the headshots. The best thing to do is probably just play the game itself and those will spawn. Another thing you can do is go into the boss fight, but that is way more difficult. The reason I say boss fight is because there's a bunch of elites that spawn there and you could get those really fast. But aside from that, I just recommend just playing the game normally and letting them spawn by themselves. There's no point making your life slightly easier but more difficult. Just go through the steps, you will be getting those critical kills, might as well get those elite kills. Now to the last camo, it is basically 20 or more consecutive kills with the LW3-Tunra without getting hit 10 times in zombies. As I said in my 2 previous videos about the snipers, the best thing to do with this is spawn at the beginning, kill the slow zombies because you're on early rounds, get 20 or even 40 or even 60 kills and then back out or down yourself. The progress will save if you back out, but you could also just down yourself just to be safe. The great thing about this is you can go back in and get this challenge done more. I feel like you could get hit a lot of times if you're trying to do this challenge with the other ones, so this might be one of your last challenges left with critical kills. So the best thing to do is at the very beginning get those eliminations and just fly through that process. So that's going to be it for the video. Obviously the attachments I gave you don't have to be used because you will be getting the weapon off the wall. Also, do not forget you are able to swap out the attachments that you get. You can get bad attachments, so you can go over to the basically mannequin area where you can get armors and you can swap out your attachments for 250 green salvage, so that's great. And apart from that, that's going to be it for the video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.